Here's an old line for you all. Do you remember this? He who laughs last laughs best. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. You know, I was in my travels and I ran into some tea and I just felt like sharing. Aren't you excited? Okay, this is Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. And like I said, he who laughs last laughs best. There is one thing that we have learned about Kandi Burruss this whole time. All these years that we've been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, we've learned about Kandi. Kandi knows how to play the game. That bitch knows when to, how to, and pretty much how much to, okay? Now, during the show, while everything was going on, we've seen that, y'all remember Johnnie? The personal assistant of hers who actually had the production. He has his own little production company and he was doing some work for Kandi and she was helping him with his business and all that. He was positioned exactly where he needed to be positioned for success and everything was working because most people will not hire you when you're doing the exact same thing they're doing. But Kandi, she's fine. You know what I mean? She's content with who she is and what she has to offer. And she was helping this kid to reach some of his goals. As things have played out this season, we've actually seen good old Johnnie Winston twirling around with Phaedra Parks. And my last review for this past week, I finally came out and I said, why, Phaedra, why are you there? Why are you everywhere where Johnnie is? Johnnie's trying to file a lawsuit against Kandi and all of this about his employment that he had with her, and Phaedra's everywhere with him because Phaedra got an issue with Kandi. It's all some shady bullshit, and Phaedra is fueling the monkey in question, Johnnie. Johnnie is just as stupid. Johnnie done played with Kandi and played all the way up to the point where now allegedly Mrs. Burruss Tucker has filed suit against Johnnie for defamation. Now, I help you to say, little Miss Kandi is getting ready to have the last motherfucking laugh. Johnnie, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And it's basically around the public humiliation of an ongoing nature because you never know how many times that this is going to be aired, because they air the shows over and over and over on Bravo. It don't even have to be on. We might be somewhere a season down the line and this shit will pop back up and they'll re-air this. So all of that, and every time it comes up, she's put in a position to be humiliated and have her credibility questioned and all of that. And all of these things were about his employment with her, about the money, about the way the hours were done. All of these different things making people look at her in a certain type of light, which is not very good. And then it's not just Bravo. You have the internet, Twitter, and the blogs. And I'm sure she could actually prove it. It won't be hard to prove in court because people will send you hate mail. People don't have no problem sending you hate mail when they think that you've done something wrong or something that they didn't care for. I can imagine just last week what type of comments and emails have come through Kandi's fingers. So it won't be hard at all for her to produce that stuff in court to say that she's humiliated and that her character is being tested. Johnnie, I think you fucked up, buddy. I really do. All that stuff about, you have your lawsuit about the money and the wages and all of that. Cool. But all that stuff about her stealing ideas and all of that stuff, even the lawyers that you actually dealt with on the show told you, no, 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 we ain't fooling with that. And that was fine, but you can't even take it back because you actually said it on camera. You accused her of doing these things on camera. And that stuff could definitely come back and burn her in the business she's in. Oh, just bad idea. Bad idea. And Phaedra never told you that. She didn't care because her thing was get back at Kandi. She didn't give a shit about you. She wanted to get back at Kandi. Child, you dug one grave, honey. You should have been digging two. And I think you just tripped and fell in that one you dug. And this is personal. It's personal because she tried to help you. She went out of her way to do things for you, and you stabbed her in the back with a bitch that was mad at her. That was her ex-friend. It was shady. It was shady. It just was what it was. But, you know, people get back at people any way they can. Get back at people. But you're supposed to be smart when you pick your battles. This one doesn't seem smart. Then, allegedly, you signed some paperwork, which I'm saying allegedly, but I can't imagine being the businesswoman that we know that Kandi Burruss is, that he didn't sign documents of confidentiality upon being hired. He was her assistant. I am so sure that Kandi has his signature on 9 million documents saying you can't go out and tell my goddamn business, yet you have sat your ass on screen for a whole season, bumping your gums, playing around with Phaedra. Is Phaedra going to help you out? Is Phaedra going to hire you as an assistant? I bet you she won't. I bet you she won't. Not as many secrets and shit as that bitch be harboring. I bet you she won't give you a job doing anything anywhere near her. I bet you she wouldn't even allow you to hold the embalming fluid at one of them damn funeral homes or anything. She ain't going to fuck with you. She's not going to fuck with you. I think you have really screwed yourself, Johnnie, out of working with other people in the future. That whole thing of doing having a production company, child, you might as well go on down there to the post office and see if they hiring letter carriers, baby, because I think this part is over for you. You did too much. And an assistant job is something that I doubt that you'll ever have again. Ever. You talk too much. So, I don't know how you're going to help yourself out of this, but my advice to you would be to begin backpedaling now so that you don't have to pussy pop later to eat.